Alright, how you guys doing, ladies and gentlemen? Alright, today we're going to be talking about a few things. I wanted to touch on the 6ix9ine situation a little bit, but I really wanted to focus on 21 Savage and the whole Super Bowl situation. I know there's been a lot of things in the news about the 21 Savage thing, and the Super Bowl situation happened yesterday. We have to, we'll get back to it when we get there. Anyway, starting off with the Tekashi 6ix9ine situation. Ain't that about a bitch, man? How does a guy like that with rainbow hair? It's not even about his rainbow hair, actually. It's more like he's Takashi 6ix9ine is somebody that people will be looking at for years to come. Not because of his snitching, well, kind of part of because of his snitching, but mostly because of how quickly and he rose and he he fell. You know what I mean? Anyway, so main thing about 6ix9ine that really has been irking me for the past few days is really how much people defend him. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying he's like a demon or anything, but like the guy, I don't know, I can't really respect the guy. You know what I mean? Like, how can you? I mean, no one's really. Yes, if you're facing life, yes, under normal circumstances, you might it might cross your mind to snitch. For some people, but for somebody like 6ix9ine, I knew he might snitch, but I really hoped that he wouldn't have because snitching in his situation really doesn't do him any favors, or more or less, it doesn't do any favors for the people around him. 6ix9ine is somebody who did all of this, all of the things that went down in the past year, all the bad things, including he did to himself. You know what I mean? No one could have predicted that his own crew would have robbed him for his jewelry, but anybody could have told you that the shootings would have happened. Anybody could have told you that the arrest would have happened. All that. Anybody could have told you that at some point they were going to turn their back on him because after a while it started to come out that the people around him really wasn't vibing with him like that. Especially when we found out that it was people who were part of his crew that took his jewelry. They try to portray it though like as if it was some disgruntled like employee or some shit like that. But like from the looks of it, the guy who robbed 6ix9ine, or one of the guys that robbed 6ix9ine, was close to Shotty. So Shotty knew, goddamn, I'm 100% certain. Well, I'm not gonna say 100%, but I can say with 90% certainty, like that guy definitely had something. Like Shotty definitely knew something about what had went down, and I feel like 6ix9ine knew that. But at the same time, he wanted to keep with that persona, and he had gotten himself into so much shit that Shotty was the only thing keeping him from, you know, ending up in a casket. Which is the thing that really blows my mind, because someone in this situation, you think they would go, oh, maybe I should just, step back a little bit and just relax, so things don't get worse for me, any worse than they already are. But he just said, fuck that, I'm going to run with it and go above and beyond. And then he buys himself another set of chains for what, 700,000, 300,000, something like that. Pretty much a house on his neck. I don't understand that. You know what I mean? It's like, let me give you guys some perspective. Like, if you guys ran into $1 million and you were poor, what would be the first thing to cross your mind? Do you think, hey, I'm gonna move my family out of here and we're gonna make a living? I'm gonna put some, I'm gonna establish something for myself, or are you gonna turn around and buy yourself some gold and put it around your fucking neck? I don't understand that. When he first bought his chains, I thought it was stupid for him to buy the same set twice. He thought it was cute. But then shortly after, I find out, just going off their lives, that, his daughter's still in the hood. His mom's still in the hood. It's like, I don't understand. How you walking around telling real life gangsters to suck your dick, but yet you still got your family in the hood where they're easily touchable? Like, you know what I mean? And people knew where these people lived. Her baby mother said the other day, hey, like, we had people outside of our windows and shit asking for 6ix9ine and shit. Like, that can't be safe, you know what I mean? Especially when you have a daughter, I don't understand that shit. But anyway, regarding the snitching situation, I fully expected 6ix9ine to snitch. That's something that I really wasn't too surprised about. 50 was on the radio, I think, maybe a day or two ago, or whenever it was. If I can find it, I'll put the link in the description, where he basically says that people like 6ix9ine are pretty much prone to snitching, and that not that 6ix9ine is a bitch, but like he's in that lifestyle. He chose to be part of that lifestyle versus, he just came up in that lifestyle. It's two completely different things. Like someone like 21 Savage, who we're gonna talk about later, is somebody that, he was kind of like bred within that lifestyle. It was around him his whole life. He got involved just organically and he came up organically. But when he had his chance to step out of it, the first thing he did was he started stepping away from that kind of lifestyle instead of, trying to pursue it even further. But I feel like that's like the thing that people really, what made people really notice that, 6ix9ine is definitely not a real guy. You know, someone that's real, like from that life, isn't gonna be as loud as 6ix9ine. It's not gonna do the things that 6ix9ine does. You know, maybe if they're younger, 16, 17 years old, and they're coming up, maybe they still have that mentality. But 6ix9ine at 22 should have been way past that. But he wasn't. You know what I mean? He was looking for smoke and looking for problems. He was just doing things that most people wouldn't dare to do unless they had the power behind them. And he thought he did at the time. But the thing that I don't understand is, you think you have all this power. It's like you don't even know these people. Like you just met these people like maybe a year or two ago. Why would you put the life of your loved ones and your own life behind these people? And that was the mistake he did. I don't know. I'll talk more about this later, maybe in some other video, but let's move on with the next topic, which is going to be 21 Savage. 21 Savage being a UK citizen. That's interesting. I read somewhere that Dominica is like a US, not US, a UK territory or something, and they have sovereignty over that. I'm not exactly sure about that. I probably should have done my research before this video, but I think that's fairly interesting. 21 Savage. I mean, I can't picture him being like from Britain, teeing crumpets and shit like that, because even at 12 or 13 years old, he would have had an accent that people would have noticed when he got to Atlanta. But you never heard anything about that. You always, you know what I mean? You always heard about 21 Savage, the stick up kid and shit. So that's a very interesting situation. DJ Academic says he has more information and that a lot will come out soon. I don't know what to say about that because a lot of outlets say that shit and like nothing really comes out or it's very minor information. But we'll see what happens with that. Demi Lovato said something on Twitter. Demi Lovato said something about it being funny. One of the memes that she saw it being hilarious, and she laughed to it, and she got a whole lot of backlash and this huge controversy surrounding it. My opinion on this is that, yeah, I understand how she found it funny, I guess, but like being who she is and as big as a celebrity as she is, you have to like make sure like try not to try to word your tweets in a certain way. You know what I mean? Especially when you were in a really fucked up situation very recently and similar situation, people were making a whole bunch of memes about you and shit. And a lot of people supported you, like, you know what I mean? Like, especially people that are fans of 21 Savage and are personal friends with 21 Savage. You're not trying to see that, you know what I mean? They don't find that shit funny. So you should definitely watch what you tweet. And if you don't, because you're a grown ass man or woman, that's absolutely fine. But you also, don't expect any sympathy when, you get destroyed like she did on Twitter. I personally didn't find the 21 Savage memes funny. Demi Lovato shit, as fucked up as it sounds, I did find that kind of funny. You know what I mean? They're not cool, but they're definitely not, they're definitely pretty fucking hilarious. There was one 21 Savage meme that I found really hilarious. That was the one about him writing and shit like that, and that was the one that Demi Lovato had reacted to, which was what the Twitter post was about. But yeah, that shit was pretty fucking funny, man. But yeah, like I said, she definitely does need to watch what she tweets and how she tweets and things like that when you're that big of a celebrity and you have that much of an eye on you. You know what I mean? Because it's not just your immediate family members and friends looking at it. It's also your friends from the industry or people who know you from the industry and, savage ass fans that make memes about people ODing because they fucking toasted her. But anyways, moving on. Next topic is the Super Bowl. I don't have too much to say about this other than the usual. I mean, it's supposed to be a huge boycott of the Super Bowl apparently and shit, and no one really boycotted it. A lot of the powerful black celebrities in the industry had whole Super Bowl parties and shit, so it's like, you know what I mean? Fuck solidarity. I saw the Super Bowl, but it wasn't like, I still kind of feel dirty for watching it and shit, but even though I didn't really pay for anything, you know, it was, they kind of had a whole thing going on in my house, my roommates, so, shit happens. But anyways, R. Kelly is going to be our final topic for today. R. Kelly. What can I say about fucking R. Kelly? I got not much to say about R. Kelly. I don't know why I even have him on my list. I just wanted to say that I fucking. Oh yeah, he got fucking banned from Philadelphia. That's what happened. He got banned from Philadelphia. I don't know how they can do that, but I found that really hilarious. And I also find it kind of pathetic. I mean, like, these people are doing all these things, and it's like it's already too late. Like, R. Kelly isn't even like top five like singer at the moment in terms of sales and attention. Like, when was the last time you released? I don't know. I don't really follow R. Kelly, so I'm just stop talking nonsense. But I will say that R. Kelly definitely isn't the artist he used to be in terms of popularity and sales and things like that. But now that his fame is waning and declining, now that is when people want to attack him and bring him down. It was the same thing with Bill Cosby. It's like we need to make sure that these people are held accountable when it's out and when it's found out. I don't understand how we have an entire sex tape and the man isn't in jail. And he didn't serve a lick of jail time and got no probation, at least. But I don't know, that's so crazy to me. I felt I feel like that generation definitely let us down, but it's kind of understandable, not in a way that like I justify them not getting R. Kelly, but I can understand why the R. Kelly thing didn't go down because people are, especially from that day and age, which wasn't even that long ago, probably like 10, I think it was like 10 years ago or so. It's like the farther back you go, the more you'll see that hell, people of this day and age they hate women. They really don't like women. Anytime a woman does something bad, she's automatically crucified, like Sarah, 6ix9ine's baby mother. They're automatically crucified, and then when a man does something, especially if he's a celebrity, we look over it. Like with the Derrick Rose situation and the Kobe Bryant situation. It's fucked up shit going on. Again, it's not justified, but I could definitely understand how that shit went down, and it's really sad and pathetic, to be honest. I feel like whenever a woman comes out and they say something, we should take a serious look at it, Even these days, even though people are attacking R. Kelly, we still don't do that. And it's still pathetic because we've been known that R. Kelly was a pedophile. I used to make pedophile jokes about R. Kelly when I was in elementary school, and I was a fucking kid, and I knew that shit was wrong. So you can't say that you didn't know. Talking about, oh, we don't know to which extent it was. Bruh, there's a sex tape. Like, what the fuck, what the fuck else do you need? If I fucking have a sex tape with a minor and shit and it goes out, I'm getting arrested and I'm done by the end of the week. But whatever, man. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Thanks for listening, guys. Like and subscribe, comment if you want. Don't forget to check out my other videos. I have a couple playthroughs, and I have podcasts and shit. Kind of like a podcast. I don't know if I'm gonna keep on doing it. Well, if it gets more than I say 40 views, I'll do another one. I'll take it a little bit more seriously. That was kind of just like a 5-minute quick get together thing. But yeah, see you guys.